somebody is entering their career or going to start their career in data today, right?
Yeah.
What would you say? What would you recommend them to learn, right? Or what would you say are the interesting areas that you would say they should focus upon, right? Given that you've seen it from all sides, right?
Yeah.
The maths, the
So
infra, and everything.
yeah, what I would say is important that you have like a strong mathematics background, some software development background, and then on top of that, it's also important that you have like a curious mind, that you can indeed are interested to debug things or to try things. It's also important to know that it's not always like the exciting things that you will get from the beginning. But I think where a real good data scientist shines is actually from something boring or something that doesn't seem to be a fun task to do, actually be able to find the cool mathematics or to find the cool data science projects, and in that way deliver impact. And also be open to just for different type of projects, because most of the times when you're starting out, you will not get like the hardest problem to start with. And it's just important that you can help out in places where people are like stuck. And if you can help unblocking a problem where everybody is stuck, everybody will get more excited, and that will give you the possibility to each time try harder problems. And that's kind of the way I have done it, or that I've seen that it worked for me. So it's not necessarily look for the more exciting projects, but if you show your value, then the more exciting and harder projects will come directly to you.
Right. I think you make a very critical point there, right? It's not just about projects sounding exciting. It's about focusing on the impact and working with a team, right? Like you're working with different teams. So figuring out way to enable everyone and help them out. And I totally agree with the fact that early in your career, you ideally want to be trying different things, right? Maybe the first 6-7 years, you play different hats, you play different roles in data so that you actually understand how different things come together, right? Similarly, I actually had a couple of years where I was building models, then a couple of years where I was building infrastructure. So that I would actually see, what are the challenges, right? And I could basically link the two. And I think ever since that, my approach towards solving these problems also changed, because I was not looking for the most complicated maths, because I knew that implementing it in production or getting it in production would be a challenge, right? So makes sense.
Exactly. Because also you also need to think like if you use an exotic framework or a really fancy framework, it needs to be maintained in the future as well. And that might make your system like really, really expensive to maintain or easy to like bugs into.
And very fragile as well.
Yeah, exactly. And then also, like you say in the beginning, when you are like really fresh, you just don't know what you like. And therefore it's indeed important to be open for experiences, because you're the only person who can determine whether you're good at something or whether you like doing something. So therefore it's important to try as many things as possible.
Yeah.